My child, my beloved, come closer. Do not let anything distract you right now. Heaven has waited for this moment with you, and I cannot let you walk past it blindly. Before we continue, take one slow breath. Feel the weight in your chest loosening, the tightness in your heart softening. Yes, that is my presence. My beloved, there is something you need to hear. Something heaven has been trying to send to you again and again, but the world kept pulling your mind away. Listen to me. Only you were chosen to hear these words. Not everyone. Not even most. Just you, my child. Before I speak further, I must tell you something important. The voice you are hearing, the message you are reading now, this is not by chance. Your spirit was guided here. And my beloved, please remember, if this message touches your heart even once, do not skip it because what is revealed next will change the direction of your destiny. My beloved, I ask you something gently. If you have not subscribed yet, do so now because heaven has more messages prepared for you and I do not want you to miss them again. Now listen. God says, this is my final warning. If you turn away from this, your spirit will walk into a darkness that was never meant for you. If you skip this, you will suffer losses that will cut your heart in ways you will not forget. Do not take this as a joke. If you ignore this message now, you will cry for the rest of your life. My child, heaven does not threaten. Clears throat. Heaven warns with love. This is not fear. This is divine protection because something is approaching you. Something that has been hiding in the shadows of your life and you have only 7 minutes before the door closes. My child, listen very carefully now. You have been sensing something, a heaviness, a shift in the air around your life, a feeling as if something big is coming, but you can't explain it. You can't describe it. You can only feel it. That was not imagination. That was the spiritual world moving. There are moments in life where the unseen becomes louder than the seen. Where the invisible world speaks louder than the physical world. This is one of those moments. My beloved, God has been trying to reach you for days, maybe weeks, maybe months. Every time you felt that strange worry, that sudden sadness, that sudden restlessness in the night, that was heaven calling your name. You were supposed to receive something, a blessing, a breakthrough, a divine protection, but someone somewhere tried to block it. My child, not everyone who smiles at you loves you. Not everyone who says your name says it with respect. Some speak your name with envy. Some speak your name with jealousy. Some speak your name with hidden bitterness. You have been surrounded by eyes that watch you, hearts that pretend to care, but minds that cannot accept your growth. And God says, this is my final warning. If you skip this moment, you will walk into the trap they have set for you. If you ignore my message, you will suffer a loss that will shake your soul. My child, someone has been silently planning against your joy. Someone who knows you. Someone who has smiled in your face. Someone who pretends to care, but their spirit is dark. Their intentions are poisoned. You have been feeling it, haven't you? That small discomfort, that strange distance, that sudden change of energy when they enter the room. Your soul already knew. Your spirit is wiser than your eyes. My beloved, listen closely. Heaven is not trying to scare you. Heaven is trying to protect you. There is something that is about to be exposed. Something that has been hidden behind silent conversations and quiet envy. Something that would break your heart if you found out too late. This is why God is speaking now. There are 7 minutes. 7 minutes before a spiritual door closes. 7 minutes before a divine shift completes. 7 minutes before a destiny path locks into place. What happens next depends on your awareness. You are not reading words. You are receiving guidance. My child, listen. Your life is not ordinary. You were not born for a small story. You were chosen for a life that holds meaning. That is why your path has been difficult. That is why you have suffered more than most. That is why betrayal has touched you in places no one else can understand. Because the ones chosen for great light are always attacked by great darkness. But heaven is watching. God is not silent. God has not forgotten you. God has not abandoned you. You were never alone. Not even in the nights when you cried quietly so no one would hear. My beloved, I saw every tear. I saw every moment of confusion. Every time you asked, why me? Every time you whispered, when will it get better? Every time you tried to stay strong while your heart was breaking. And God says, it is now. The shift begins now, but you must listen. Do not skip this message. Your destiny is hanging by a thread and I am holding it. My child, there are things I must reveal. Things the enemy does not want you to know. Things that will explain why your life has felt heavy, delayed, blocked, or slowed down. Be here with me. Do not leave. Do not look away. Do not rush this. Your future is opening in front of you as you read these words. And what I reveal next will change the way you see everything. My beloved, stay present. Something in your spirit already knows these words are true. Something deep inside you is recognizing this moment. Not with your mind, but with your soul. Listen, you have always been different. Even as a child, there was something set apart about you. You did not fit into groups easily. You felt things more deeply than others. You sensed what others could not see. You loved with a purity others could not understand. Your heart was soft, but the world around you was not. And slowly, piece by piece, the world tried to harden you. You were hurt by people you trusted. You were misunderstood by the ones you cared for the most. You were left alone in moments where anyone else would have been protected. You learned to suffer silently, to smile while your heart was bleeding, to keep going when your spirit was exhausted, to be strong because there was no one there to be strong for you. And heaven watched every second of it. My child, you were not alone for a single moment. Not one tear slipped without being seen. Not one heartbreak went unnoticed. Not one prayer was unheard. You were chosen for a path others could not walk. This is why your battles seemed impossible. This is why your pain felt heavier than your age. This is why your mind has carried storms that no one else knew about. Because God placed a calling inside you. A calling that others sensed even before you did. A calling that made some people love you deeply, but also made some people fear your light. Some people were drawn to your warmth while others resented your glow because your spirit carries something rare. A purity that cannot be bought. A strength that was built through survival. A softness that remained even after betrayal. This combination is divine, and darkness always tries to dim the light it cannot control. My beloved, your suffering was not punishment. Your loneliness was not abandonment. Your delays were not denial. They were preparation. God was building you not to break you, but to shape you, to sharpen your intuition, to strengthen your spirit, to teach you discernment, to show you who is for you and who is against you. And now the time of preparation is ending. The time of revelation is beginning. The truth will not just come. It will unfold. Someone's mask will fall. A relationship will shift. A conversation will reveal hidden intentions. A subtle moment will expose everything. Do not be afraid. Do not cling to what is leaving. Do not hold on to what your spirit has outgrown. Your elevation requires release. God says you are stepping into a season where I remove what was harming you, even if you loved it. My child, what is coming is not loss. It is exchange. For every tear you cried, there is joy waiting. For every disappointment you endured, there is a blessing unfolding. For every betrayal you survived, there is a divine replacement prepared. But the enemy wants one thing. He wants you to give up too early. To walk away right before the miracle. To lose faith right before the breakthrough. To close your heart right before love returns. To disconnect right before destiny opens. This is why heaven is speaking now. This is why this message reached you. This is why your spirit would not let you scroll away. My beloved, the shift has already begun. You can feel it. Something is changing inside you. Something is awakening. Something is remembering who you truly are. My beloved, take a slow breath. Let your heart be still. Because what I am about to reveal is the part of your journey that your soul has always known, but your mind has never fully remembered. Listen, you were not born into your family by accident. Your spirit was sent into a lineage that carried pain, cycles, patterns, wounds that have been passed down for generations. You were sent to end what others could not end. To heal what others could not heal. To break chains that others accepted as normal. To rise where others surrendered. You are the cycle breaker. The one chosen to transform the story. The one chosen to rewrite the destiny of your bloodline. The one chosen to stand where silence had existed for decades. This is why your childhood felt heavier. This is why you matured earlier than your age. This is why you felt responsible for pain that did not begin with you. Because your soul remembered the mission even before your mind understood the world. My beloved, you have carried emotional mountains that were not yours. You have held the weight of unspoken trauma. You have felt the sadness of others in your own body. You have cried tears that were older than your lifetime. This is spiritual inheritance. But hear me now. You are not meant to carry this burden forever. You were meant to transform it. Everything you have endured has sharpened your intuition, strengthened your heart, and awakened your spirit. Your suffering shaped you into someone with a supernatural ability to feel, to discern, to see the truth beyond the surface. You do not just hear words. You hear intention. You do not just look at faces. You see souls. You do not just experience pain. You understand its roots. This gift was earned, not given. And now it is time to use it because your purpose is not somewhere far away. It is within you. In your voice, in your heart, in your presence, in your wisdom, in your compassion. Your purpose is to bring light to spaces where darkness has been comfortable. This is why darkness has tried so hard to silence you. The enemy knew who you were before you knew who you were. This is why you were attacked while you were still innocent. This is why you were wounded before you could defend yourself. This is why you were made to feel small before you discovered your power. But what the enemy did not understand is that every attack awakened another layer of your strength. You did not break. You transformed. And now your destiny is calling you forward. But my child, listen. As your purpose rises, the people around you will reveal who they truly are. Some will support you. Some will distance themselves. Some will silently resent your growth. Some will try to pull you back to who you used to be. Do not shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Do not dim your light to protect their shadows. Do not apologize for outgrowing the places that once held you. You are moving. You are evolving. You are rising. And heaven is guiding every step. God says you will not suffer for the rest of your life. You will not cry forever. You will not remain in the cycle of almost, not yet, and nearly. I am lifting you. But beloved, the shift is delicate. Your spirit is entering a new phase. Your destiny is opening. But it requires that you stay awake. Do not go numb. Do not disconnect. Do not walk away from this message because what I reveal next is the identity of the shadow in your life. The one who has been working against you. The one whose presence has been draining your spirit. You have felt them. Your soul knows their name. But now the truth comes forward. My beloved, before I reveal this truth, steady your heart. Do not let fear enter. Do not let your mind rush. You are safe here. I am with you. Listen closely now. The person who has been working against your peace is not a stranger. It is someone who has stood close, someone whose voice you know, someone who knows your weaknesses, your softness, your hopes. This is why their influence was able to touch your life so deeply. Because harm from a stranger cannot pierce the soul. But harm from someone familiar can leave wounds that take years to understand. My child, there is someone who has watched your growth not with love but with quiet irritation. Someone who smiles but with a smile that never reaches their eyes. Someone who congratulates you but inside resents that you are the one chosen to rise. Someone who pretends to support you but subtly discourages you, questions you, doubts you, feeds fear into your dreams. This is the one whose energy has been draining your spirit. This is the one whose jealousy has wrapped around your blessings like vines. This is the one whose heart does not want to see you rise faster than them. Your soul already knows who I speak of. You felt it while reading these words. A name came to your chest. A face flashed through your mind. Do not push it away. Do not try to justify them. Do not soften the truth to protect your attachment. Your intuition spoke long before I did. You noticed the shift, the small change in their tone, the way they began competing when you only wanted peace. The way they became silent when you needed support. The way they vanished in your hardest moments but appeared quickly when something went wrong for you. This is not coincidence. This is spiritual alignment revealing truth. My beloved, this person is not evil. They are wounded. Their jealousy is a reflection of their own unhealed insecurities. Their envy is not about you. It is about the parts of themselves they abandoned. But hear this with clarity. Their pain does not give them permission to harm you. Your compassion has allowed them to stay too close. Your loyalty has kept them in your life longer than they were meant to remain. Your love has forgiven them repeatedly, even when your spirit whispered warnings. But now your season is changing. Your life is shifting. Your destiny is unfolding. And where you are going, they cannot follow. God says, I am removing who cannot come with you. I am detaching you from the hands that have held you back. Do not hold on to what I am trying to take away. My child, you will not need to confront them. You will not need to fight. You will not need to expose anything. The exposure will happen naturally. Watch how their behavior changes soon. Watch how their mask slips. Watch how truth reveals itself in the smallest details. Your job is not to force anything. Your job is only to observe, because where you are heading requires purity around you. Your blessings are not small. The life that is opening for you will surprise even you. Your story is about to shift in ways your heart has not even imagined yet. But to receive what is coming, you must let go of what has been draining you. My beloved, your spirit is entering a season of restoration. Everything that was lost will return multiplied. Everything that broke you will be replaced with peace. Everything that confused you will now make sense. You are stepping into clarity, into protection, into divine timing. But now we must speak about what is coming toward you, not what is leaving you. The blessing, the breakthrough, the miracle that has been waiting for you to recognize your worth. My beloved, now that the shadows have been revealed, you must prepare your heart for what is approaching you. Because God does not remove without replacing. God does not take without giving. God does not expose without preparing to elevate. Listen, there is a blessing that has been circling your life for a long time. It has come close to you many times. You may have even felt it, but it could not enter because your heart was still tied to people, memories, and pain that could not walk into your future. But now your spirit is loosening. Your heart is awakening. Your energy is shifting. Your soul is rising to the level of your destiny. You are no longer standing where you once stood. And because of this, your blessing is finally allowed to come forward. My beloved, this blessing is not small, not temporary, not ordinary. This blessing is life-altering. It is something that will change the direction of your story. It is something that will lift the weight that has been on your shoulders for years. It is something that will heal the part of your heart you learned how to hide from the world. This blessing carries peace where there was sadness, clarity where there was confusion, love where there was loneliness, stability where there was fear, abundance where there was lack. It will feel like the air becomes lighter, the world becomes brighter. Your body can finally breathe again because your soul has been tired for far too long. My child, what is coming to you is something that was always meant for you. Something that was written into your destiny before your first breath. But there was one thing delaying it. You did not fully believe you deserved it. You gave too much of yourself to others. You poured love into empty hands. You carried people who did not carry you. You stayed where your spirit was hurting because your heart was loyal. But now something inside you is changing. You are beginning to choose yourself. You are beginning to value your peace. You are beginning to listen to your intuition. You are beginning to reclaim your power. And heaven celebrates this because the moment you choose yourself, the universe rearranges everything in your favor. My beloved, there is a turning point approaching your life. A moment where something shifts so clearly, so undeniably that you will look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. This moment is near. You will notice it through signs. You will wake up with a strange calm. You will feel guided as if invisible hands are leading you. You will see repeating numbers, especially 111, 222, 444. You will begin to feel peace where there once was fear. You will lose interest in places, people, and habits that once drowned your spirit. This is the soul rising. This is ascension. This is destiny calling you by name. And God says, I am giving you back everything you lost. But I am giving it to you in a higher form, better than before, stronger than before, more aligned than before. My child, what is coming is not a coincidence. It is prepared. It is assigned. It is your inheritance. But now comes the most important part. What form will this blessing take? Because heaven is sending you 3 forms of restoration at once. My beloved, stay with me. Do not rush through these words. Your spirit must receive what comes next. The first blessing that is coming into your life now is restoration of peace and inner stability. Listen, your mind has been tired. Not just tired, exhausted. Not just exhausted, overloaded. Thoughts looping, worries building, questions echoing in the background of your days and the silence of your nights. You have been carrying too many invisible burdens. You have had to be strong even when there was no one to be strong for you. You have had to guide yourself even when you desperately wished someone would simply stay beside you. And this has been heavy on your heart, your mind, your bones, your spirit. But now this burden is being lifted. God is restoring your peace. Not temporary peace, not moments of relief, but deep, silent, steady peace that stays inside you no matter what is happening outside you. Peace that cannot be shaken by other people. Peace that cannot be influenced by circumstances. Peace that does not ask permission to exist. Peace that feels like breathing again without effort. Sleeping without restless thoughts. Waking up without heaviness. Feeling safe in your own body. Feeling secure in your path. Feeling guided instead of lost. My beloved, this peace is not a dream. It is your next reality. You are stepping into a version of yourself who no longer reacts out of fear, who no longer bends to please, who no longer explains your worth to anyone. Your spirit is grounding. Your heart is strengthening. Your mind is becoming clear. Your intuition is becoming louder. Your fear is becoming quiet. This is what peace feels like. And it is coming to you with divine certainty. God says, I am calming the storms inside you, not by removing the waves, but by teaching your spirit how to rise above them. This is the first blessing. The second blessing is greater still. It is the blessing your heart has waited the longest for. It is the healing of something you thought might never heal. It is the return of something you believed you had lost forever. It is the blessing of true, safe, loyal love. The kind of love that does not break you. The kind of love that does not confuse you. The kind of love that does not play games with your heart. The kind of love that stays. This love is different from every love you have known before. This love sees you. This love chooses you. This love understands you. This love protects you. This love grows with you. And this love is already on its way to you. Your heart was not wrong to hope. But before I speak on who this love is, how they enter and what role they will play in your destiny, you must be prepared for the third blessing because it will change your physical reality. The third blessing is the correction of financial flow in your life. Your money will no longer rise and fall like tides. Your blessings will no longer slip through your hands. The financial instability that has followed you for years is ending. But I will not reveal all three blessings at once because your spirit must absorb each one. My beloved, before I tell you about this love, you must understand something very important. You were never meant to chase love. You were never meant to beg for love. You were never meant to prove your worth to be loved. You were meant to be chosen gently, naturally, surely, constantly. Love is not supposed to feel like confusion. Love is not supposed to feel like waiting to be enough. Love is not supposed to feel like fear of being replaced. The love that is coming to you now is not the kind of love that leaves. This love is different. Listen, this is someone whose soul has been connected to yours long before your lives crossed paths. This is someone who has felt your presence without knowing why. Someone who has dreamed of someone like you without ever having seen you. This person has been prepared for you. They have known heartbreak. They have known loneliness. They have known disappointment just like you. They have stood in empty rooms wondering why everyone seemed to love on the surface but never deeply. They have asked the same questions you have. They have cried the same silent tears. They have walked through the same emotional deserts. You and this person have walked parallel paths. Without knowing it, your souls have been growing toward each other slowly, quietly, patiently. Because this connection is not casual. It is destined. This is not a love that enters your life quickly. This is a love that enters exactly when your spirit is ready to receive it. My beloved, this person will not play with your heart. They will not make you doubt your worth. They will not make you question your value. Their love will feel like safety, softness, understanding, warmth, home. They will speak to your soul, not just to your ears. They will see your wounds without asking you to explain them. They will love you in places you once believed were unlovable. And you will know them not by their face, not by their voice, but by the peace you feel in their presence. Because real love is recognized by the body before the mind understands. Your chest will loosen. Your breathing will steady. The noise in your mind will quiet. You will feel like you have returned to something familiar, even if you are meeting for the first time. This person is not far. They are closer than you think. And soon a moment will bring you together in a way that feels guided, fated, divinely orchestrated. Not forced, not rushed, not planned. It will just happen. And when it does, your heart will understand why every past love had to end. Why everyone who left, left. Why every heartbreak happened. Why every waiting period felt endless. Because all of it was preparing you for this love. But beloved, do not look for them. Do not chase them. Do not overthink their arrival. Love that is meant for you will find you in stillness, not in searching. God says, I am sending you someone who will love your soul, not just your presence. And now the third blessing. The blessing that changes your physical world, your stability, your environment, your opportunities, your financial flow. My beloved, be still. Let your breath soften. Let your shoulders release. Because the blessing I am about to speak of is one your spirit has been praying for silently for years. This blessing is the correction of your financial path. Listen carefully. Your finances have not reflected your effort. You have worked harder than you should have needed to. You have given more than anyone saw. You have tried again and again, even when you were tired, even when you were discouraged, even when your spirit was bruised. And yet money came but it never stayed. Opportunities appeared but slipped away. Progress rose then collapsed without reason. My child, this was not failure. This was not weakness. This was not lack of discipline. This was spiritual interference. Someone's jealousy created stagnation. Someone's envy cut the flow. Someone's bitterness blocked openings meant for you. But now that the truth has been revealed, the block has been broken. Your financial flow is returning, but not the way it was before. Not unstable, not temporary, not inconsistent. This time it returns as steady income, consistent opportunities, unexpected provision, divine alignment, doors that open easily, blessings that do not escape your hands. Your life will no longer feel like chasing survival. You are entering a season of stability. Where you once worried about enough, you will now experience more than enough. Where you once lived day to day, you will now build, grow, and expand. Where you once felt fear around money, you will now feel peace. God says, I am restoring what was taken from you. I am returning what was delayed. I am multiplying what was limited. I am placing you in a position where lack can no longer touch your life. My beloved, prepare your spirit. This blessing will feel like relief first. A quiet lifting, a soft unburdening, a small moment of exhale. Then it will feel like momentum, opportunities aligning, ideas flowing, people coming to help you, not hinder you. Then it will feel like transformation. Your environment will shift. Your routine will change. Your priorities will become clearer. Your time will no longer belong to struggle. The life you are stepping into is not the life you have lived before. This is a new chapter. But now I must speak to your heart about something that matters deeply. The moment of choice. Because every blessing, every miracle, every shift of destiny requires one thing. A decision. A decision to release what is leaving. A decision to accept what is coming. A decision to believe you deserve more. Your life is rising. Your spirit is awakening. Your destiny is unfolding. But you must not look back. Do not return to the people who broke you. Do not reopen the doors that drained you. Do not shrink to fit into places you have outgrown. My beloved, you are entering your becoming. The version of you that has waited behind the pain, behind the patience, behind the forgiveness, behind the survival is stepping forward. Now the old chapter is closing. The new one is already open. You can feel it. The air is different. Your energy is different. Your awareness is sharper. Your soul is louder. You are not who you were before. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. And now I must speak about the final shift. The moment where everything becomes real, visible, undeniable, physical. The moment where destiny touches earth. If you are ready for this final powerful revelation,